Top of the morning, Bay, with Good Morning Bay.
Get to know about the traffic on your way and what's news around the world today.
Some wisdom skills along the way.
Oh, and a song to hum along with and sway.
Get your perfect entertaining start to the day.
At 9 a.m. every weekday morning with
Mahima's Good Morning
Bay.
Good morning, Bay. आप सभी लोग हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते.
Namaskar.
Welcome.
Namaskara.
खुशामदीद.
Assalamu alaikum.
सत श्री अकाल.
మీకు అందరికీ వందనము.
जय स्वामी नारायण.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय जनेंद्र.
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोल दे याली मदद.
मोलाली मदद बोलते हैं सारे फीजी मतलब बोलेंगे नीसा बोला बलजान. हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारे. मैं सिर्फ आलतू बाबा.
And of course, myself, Faltu Rani, लेकर आपके लिए एक और drive time show that's gonna make it totally exciting and totally mastani.
True that, Baljan. Of course, right now I know you guys on the roads. तो रास्ते का हाल देंगे आपको total सस्ते में.
It's time for the Bandu Traffic Update. Call us from wherever you are at 408-912-2479.
Yeah, Baljan, the long weekend is coming up. Many of you actually are planning your trips for your holidays. Please do go ahead and plan, have fun. But please, नकाब पहन के जाइएगा. No, I'm not talking about a face mask as cover your entire face. At least आपका नाक और मुंह cover करते हुए नकाब पहन के जाइएगा. Because we don't know what's going to happen with the coronavirus, Branjan, the variant, what's happening. We still don't know. Supposedly, it'll take a month or two for us to get the impact of it and everything. Branjan, तब तक थोड़ा आप safe रहेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा. Wash your hands, maintain the hygiene, maintain your physical activity as well. Branjan, social interactions rakho, no problem, right? But whenever you can, try to work from home if possible is what they say, but I don't know. Everything else is opening up, trans system is opening up, everything is happening in the Bay Area right now. Freeways, actually, the volume of traffic has increased. Luckily, not many incidents report for you guys today, except 4 or 5, Banjan, because there's something which actually is a traffic hazard report on Hickory Boulevard in Delhi City, which is not slowing traffic, but definitely report by CHP saying that watch out for this area. An accident very close to the bridge 80 in San Francisco. It's actually a collision with injuries involved on the 4th Street, which is actually creating a kind of a bottleneck over there. So watch out if you're in that region. And again, a fog advisory in effect on the Golden Gate Bridge. Since we're in San Francisco, we can talk about that for sure. Down south, the report of a particular accident on 280 southbound north of South Bascom Avenue. The left lane is affected over there. Watch out, drive very carefully. Otherwise, freeways are moving pretty smooth, except for some sluggish traffic on near 92 on 880, actually in Hayward area, which is pretty much expected anyways. A couple of, I think half an hour ago, around 9 o'clock, it was really bad, but right now it's kind of opened up and everything, so you'll be good, pretty much nice. Weather-wise, if you look at it, Banajan, we have, again, the same weather as yesterday. Not much of cloud right now. It's going to be nice and blue skies for us, blue skies. And it's going to be cloudy probably over the weekend. We don't have very high weather. It's going to be pretty much in the 80s. Lower 80s, so 80, 81 is like a maximum. That's a good thing, right, for Bay Area. Otherwise, we actually had a heat wave which actually went all the way up to 100, as you know, right? So it's pretty much a good weather. So thank you, God. Thank you for being in California, everybody. And of course, that's why we pay extra taxes also, I suppose. Well, the good thing we paid taxes, we got a surplus on our budget and everything. But today is the second day of our budget hearing. So more things are going to happen. We'll talk about that as we get into it. But right now, Banjan, it's time for us to go and take a look at what's happening with the headlines. Faltrani? What do you do?
Yes, Altavaba. Let's start with the local news, Panajan. The Golden Gate Bridge Highway and Transportation District is increasing its toll rates and transit fares effective tomorrow.
What? How much is going to be? I've never gone on that thing. Oh my God, the day I decided to go there more frequently, you got to pay more toll.
Oh, really? You're
Yeah.
going to go there? Okay. The fast track rate on Golden Gate Bridge will rise from 770 to 805. The pay as you go rate will go up from 840 to 860, and toll invoices from 870 to 905.
Wait, when you say 879.05, you're talking about cents?
Dollars.
What? $8 and
It's $7.70 on the fast track rate on the Golden Gate
You
Bridge.
pay cash?
Yeah, if you pay as you go, it is $8.40. Is
How
what
will they
you
give the
pay.
change? Wait a second. I've never have used a toll on Golden Gate Bridge.
That's what they're saying. Well, there is
Oh,
going
that's
to be.
true. I went when there was no toll. The first time I went, but after 12 years of being in the Bay Area, I went on the Golden Gate Bridge during the COVID time. There was no toll that time.
There is no toll for walking on the bridge.
I said
For driving.
Yes, driving. When we
Okay.
drive towards Sausalito, all those places, right?
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
know
true.
Falguni. I know what I did. Actually, COVID has been a kind of exploring time for me. I was able to explore, discover many things. Anyway, आगे बढ़ो. What else? So the toll is-
This price change is part of a 5-year toll program approved in 2019 to keep up with bridge maintenance and sustain bus transit and ferry services. The district says it has yet to fully recover from the effects of the pandemic, with bridge traffic down by 20% and its bus and ferry ridership down by 70% and 90% from its pre-pandemic levels, respectively. In news with regard to how the Delta variant is affecting across the United States and how it's spreading, Bandhajan, the question is, will Bay Area officials reimpose a mask mandate due to this variant? The World Health Organization recently issued a recommendation urging vaccinated people to continue to wear a face covering amid the spread of the highly infectious Delta variant. Shortly after, Los Angeles County in Southern California urged even vaccinated residents to wear a mask indoors to avoid the spread of the variant. Will Bay Area officials follow suit and reimpose the mask mandate? Well, in Santa Clara County, some shoppers have decided to keep their face covering on and said that they are concerned about this hyper-infectious variant. At the moment, there are a total of 59 cases of the Delta variant in Santa Clara County. The county said it's tracking the variant, but it's not currently reimposing a community-wide mask mandate. At a state level, leaders are still not recommending vaccinated people to wear masks indoors. In some really shocking news, and it just shows what a sheltered life even I lead, Bandhajan. As fire season begins, some of the most elite wildland firefighters are not going to be out on the front lines this year. They're choosing to retire or change jobs instead. Hotshot firefighters say they're risking their lives for a starting wage lower than what many high schoolers even earn at a fast food restaurant. I think oftentimes there may be an inferiority bias, or at least sometimes it feels like that, former United States Forest Service hotshot firefighter Donovan Lee said. Lee was among the elite working for the Forest Service for more than 2 decades as a wildland firefighter. Now in the private sector, he's worried many like him are following his lead. Guess how much they make, Altu Baba, for a hotshot team member?
I don't know, what, $15 per hour?
$13.45 an hour.
Dude, that's even lesser than the minimum wage.
Exactly. So the federal firefighters are often working side by side with crews from CAL FIRE and other agencies who often make double of what they do. So President Joe Biden has actually made a push right now to increase firefighter wages about $13 as the U.S. braces for a record wildfire season. He said he will announce pay raises and bonuses for federal firefighters ahead of a meeting with Western state governors who may face a record number of forest blazes this year because of drought and high temperatures. Wednesday's virtual meeting to include cabinet officials aims to show the White House is treating wildfires, which have grown by at least 100 incidents each year since 2015, are no less a national emergency than hurricanes, a senior administration official said on Tuesday. So something good is at least coming out of it. President Biden is looking to increase wages. In some news from across the bay in Petaluma, a mountain lion was spotted east of Highway 101 in Petaluma on Tuesday night and was seen again on Wednesday morning, according to police. Petaluma police initially issued an alert at 10:20 p.m. Tuesday about the sighting reported east of the highway and south of Corona Road. Shortly after 6:20 a.m. Wednesday, the animal was seen west of Hill Boulevard, and about 90 minutes later, it was seen in the hillside beyond Hayes Lane. If mountain lions are seen in residential areas again, people are asked to call the Petaluma police and should completely avoid the animal, is what they're saying. This one looks like a lion, dude.
It's called a mountain lion. Only thing more fit because it actually climbs mountains.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. In other local news, as you're rushing off to the beaches, but there's a report that has come out where Bay Area beaches received mostly positive reviews in a report released on Tuesday by an environmental group that rates more than 500 beaches in California for their water quality every year. We have the best beaches and we also have the worst beaches.
Oh, really? Name the worst one, please.
Well,
I don't want to be going, that's why.
Many other counties in the Bay Area, like there's a list of the 35 cleanest beaches across the state with stellar scores in water quality year-round. China Beach, Ocean Beach in San Francisco, along with Robert W. Crown Memorial State Beach, were graded A+. All of Marin County's 24 beaches received A's. So did Sonoma's 7 beaches. And as for East Bay, Alameda, Contra Costa, and had 100% of its beaches scoring A or B throughout the year. San Francisco also received great marks for its summer dry season. But the worst rated beaches, or called the beach bummer list, were, along with Candlestick Point, 3 San Mateo County beaches. Erkenbach Park, Gull Park, Marlin Park were some of the state's most polluted spots.
Never been there. Never heard of it, so I don't want to go there also.
Yes, so avoid that as much as possible. They received the worst points, and this was done by this non-profit group called Heal the Bay.
Heal the Bay.
Yeah. In other news from across the United States, Bandajan, let us tell you that scores and scores of people have feared dead as rescuers soldier on nearly a week after the Florida condo collapse. Rescue crews found more bodies overnight in the shattered ruins of a collapsed Miami area condominium tower. The leader of an Israeli search team said on Wednesday, after days of scant progress in discovering the fate of dozens of people still missing. 12 people have been confirmed killed in this disaster, which could rank as the deadliest accidental structural failure in U.S. history. But 149 other people are still missing and believed trapped in the rubble. Support for President Joe Biden seems to be eroding amongst Democrats as the U.S. begins to look past the pandemic, and our economic recovery is not on track. U.S. President Joe Biden has seen an erosion in support as his administration wrestles with Congress to make good on campaign promises, and more Americans worry about an uneven economic recovery, is what a Reuters Ipsos poll is saying. The Trump Organization and the CFO are expected to be charged on Thursday, according to a Wall Street Journal report. Former President Donald Trump's namesake company and its chief financial officer are expected to be charged in tax-related crimes by Manhattan's district attorney. Is what Wall Street Journal and people reported, citing people familiar with the matter. Charges have been expected to focus mainly on whether CFO Alan Weisselberg and other company officials received perks and benefits such as rent-free apartments and leased cars without reporting them properly on their tax returns, several people familiar with the probe have now said. Those were the headlines from news from across the Bay Area and across the United States. And if you want to catch up on other news items that we have with regard to what is going on in India and across the world, you can go to mediamahima.com. Here is our Gane Ka Keeda, Bandajan. We will leave you with this iteration of the Gane Ka Keeda. We'll be back tonight, live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show. Don't forget to tune in then. Bandajan, this is your darling pyari Mahima ki dilari Faltu Rani. I hope you're enjoying every one of these songs that we have lined up for you, Bandujani. This is Radio D Hotties, where entertainment, engagement, excitement, everything keeps getting hotter. Bhook lagi.
Hi, this is Vidya Batman, and you're listening to Radio The Hotties, where the entertainment keeps getting hotter.
Bhook lagi. Bhook lagi.